This video gives an overview of the Formitize Scheduler. It's a cloud-based scheduler which is included in the Formitize solution and in the Formitize CRM. Just to give you a quick overview, down the left-hand side are the different users, and they can be separated into user groups. So here we've got the maintenance team, the technical team, and the sales team. In terms of viewing the scheduler, you can view in day mode, week mode, and month mode. And you can jump straight to this week. And then across the top, in terms of other views, you can view this in the scheduler mode, which we're in now, in a list mode, in a hybrid mode, which is half map and half scheduler rather. So just click on that and it'll show you the map part of it. And then, of course, the full map. So the layout and format is fairly standard and probably what you're normally used to. In terms of creating a job, you can either click the new job button, or to save time, you can actually go to both the user and the time slot that's relevant, drag and release your mouse, and it'll create the job there, and then using both that user and the time slot that you've allocated. Okay, so this is the edit job and dispatch page. I'll just close these reminders. First of all, you enter the client name, so we'll go for ABC Transport. It automatically depicts the primary contact, but you can select another contact within that organization, and the address is automatically populated from the CRM. You can add a delivery address if that's relevant for a delivery or a courier type business. And then we have what are called job types. Now, job types are preset templates, so if you do a certain type of job over and over again, then you can create those job types as templates, and that has a whole lot of automated communications built around it. So please see the separate video on job types. I'll go through and select a general inspection. Now, by selecting the general inspection, you can see that the job title has populated automatically, as have the notes. And if I move through, it shows you who this job type can be assigned to. It gives it an automatic priority. The due date and time have already been populated because of where I dragged and released the mouse on the scheduler. And the job duration has been set by the job type as well. So it saves a lot of time setting up the job type in the first place as a template. So here I just need to enter the job number and the order number if there is one, and that's good to go. If you look across the top, there are 3 tabs. Okay, we've just completed the job details. If I move across to the next one, that's for a recurring profile. So if this is a job that is to be done over and over again, like a maintenance type job, then I can set up the profile here. And let's say in this case, we're going to do, we need to do the job every 3 weeks. So I'll go to week, 3 weeks, and it's going to end after we have done 6 jobs. So you can see there's a confirmation summary at the bottom here. It's going to create a job every 3rd week, starting from the 2nd of February. The maintenance ends after 6 jobs, and here are the dates of the next 3 as an example, with the very next date due on the 23rd of February. And then it decides when that job is going to be dispatched to the user. You can also assign forms automatically to a job, and again, because we've triggered this as a job type, both the job forms and the safety forms have automatically been assigned, as has the safety rule. So in this case, all selected forms must be completed on the device before job dispatch, and the safety first form must be completed before accessing the job form. So for the field user, he won't be able to even access the work order until he's completed the job pre-start record in this example. You can also see underneath that you can pre-populate the actual forms that are being dispatched by clicking on them. So if you've got additional information that you'd like to attach into the forms before it's dispatched to the user, then you can pre-populate that information down the bottom. Okay, so that's all good. It's done. We'll dispatch, and that's gone off now, ready to be sent to the app and will appear in the job section of the app. So fairly standard, fairly process-driven, and very powerful. Okay, so we'll jump back now to the scheduler, and you'll see that job's now created in the scheduler. It's red because it's overdue, and that's being driven by our job status items down here. So I'll just click on that and show you. So each as the job moves through the status, the color changes in the scheduler and also on the map. So if you're looking at it in map view, you'll see the colors changing in the map as well. We have our preset default colors, but you can very easily change those to suit what you're used to. So for example, if you're used to your overdue jobs being yellow, then it's just a matter of changing them and you'll see the schedule automatically changes. There's lots of other features across the bottom. You can view the different job types that have been created. You can filter, look at different user groups or individuals, and you can set different settings in terms of your business hours, what you want to show, the time slots, intervals, etc. So quite flexible to customize the scheduler as you're used to viewing it, or as it works for you. Some other nice features, we have user groups, so you can assign users to those groups. You can very easily add one user to an existing job. So here you can see John Smith has this job here. If I want to add Jane O'Leary to it, I grab the user plus, drag it onto the job, and that now appears underneath. So Jane has been linked to John's job. If John's job has to be rescheduled and moved, it'll move for both of them. That's now gone green because it's not overdue anymore. So it's very simple to add users from multiple groups and they will move together once assigned. Down the right hand side, we've got unassigned jobs. So they are either single or recurring. You've got overdue jobs, which you can list separately. And again, these can be dragged and dropped onto the scheduler to reassign. The unassigned jobs will be visible across the top as to when they're due, so they can just be dragged from there and assigned to a user, and Jane will now be notified that there's a new job for her. So very simple, very powerful, fully integrated into every element of Formitize, both from the safety side, from the forms side, and from the CRM. So please have a play with it, and I hope you get lots of value from it. Thank you.